All right, everybody, I'm back. This is my Wednesday segment called a Sip It or Skip It. I have all of my whiskeys randomized on my phone. I'm going to spin this wheel, pull it off the shelf, do a quick review of whatever it selects, let you guys know if I'm going to keep sipping on the bottle until it's gone and replace it, or if I'm going to buy something new, skip the purchase of that bottle, and move on to something else. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel and see what we're dealing with today. Every time this wheel gets spun, I'm like giddy with anticipation. Old Forester single barrel. Oh, sorry, poker face. Old Forester single barrel strength. Let me go ahead and pull this off the shelf, pour it, and let you guys know what I think. But I think you already know what I think. All right, Old Forester single barrel select. This was an allocated whiskey. Again, I stumbled upon this walking into Total Wine and More, sitting on the counter. That was the only bottle. Looked at it, thought to myself, Old Forester. I have a couple of Old Foresters already. I liked them. Single barrel, I've never seen before, so I decided to pick it up. This is coming in at $69.99 in Phoenix, Arizona. I do like the profile of Old Forester. Kind of reminds me of those Jack Daniel products that have that Banana Foster's note to it. Like all of the Sip It and Skip It's, the information for the whiskey is right here, along with my tally for my episodes of Sip It and Skip It. Let's get this thing on the nose, let you guys know what I think of it. Yeah, this is dessert. This is a dessert whiskey. This is all Banana Foster's, creamy, sugary, almost something like you would pour over ice cream. The proof on this, I think, is pretty high. This is 128.3, so 64.15. This is Master Distiller's selection, and I don't know if the Master Distiller at the time of this one was Jackie, is it Zykin, if I've pronounced that right? I know she left Old Forester, and I don't know if she left before this one, or if this is the expression from a new Master Distiller. I'm not exactly positive. On the nose, just on the nose alone, it's amazing. I can sit here and smell this for days, but I'm not going to. So let's go ahead and get that first sip down and see my initial reaction here. The ABV is pretty heavy there. Although the ABV is strong, it doesn't mask that sweet note to it. I still get the Banana Foster. I still get that creaminess. It's very desserty. And then back behind all of that, you get those traditional brown sugar, caramel, vanilla, honey notes. This is exceptional. And if you guys are new to whiskey and you hear other YouTubers talking about all the flavors that are in here, I don't want you guys to be misled in any way. The ABV or the ethanol that comes across in whiskeys initially is very difficult to get anything else out of a whiskey other than ethanol. Ethanol's way up here, and then all of the flavors are buried underneath it, and you can't necessarily taste everything other than the ethanol. But as you go through your journey, the ethanol starts to decrease and those flavors start to increase. And the next thing you know, you're picking up more flavors than you are ethanol. And that's how you start picking up more notes. So if you're new to whiskey, stick with it. I'm telling you, you will get over the ethanol burn and you're gonna start to pick out more and more notes from the whiskey, and the ethanol will not be as dominant. And again, don't get me wrong, the ethanol is always going to be there. That's just a fact. These things are higher proof than wines. They're higher proof than beers. And if you're used to beer and wines, you're going to have to spend a little bit more time getting over the ethanol burn from whiskey. So I'm getting way off track. These are supposed to be quick and to the point. So again, in my area, Phoenix, Arizona, it's a shame that these things are allocated, but you do see them from time to time. I am now probably somewhere close to a year and 3 months into my whiskey journey, and I've seen these things a couple of times. So they are out there, but they are allocated. Let's get that, oh man, that just smells so damn good. Let's get that second sip down, see if more of the oak or the barrel influence comes out of here. Yeah, just like always, that second sip brings out a little bit more of the tannin, a little bit more of the barrel influence, that barrel char hits more of the side of my tongue. This is just a blast of sweetness all the way through, but it's not overly sweet. The Banana Foster, the banana cream, the oak hits you pretty good. Sweetness all the way through, tiny bit of bitterness in the back end. There's a chocolatey note that comes through on the back end as well, and that might be contributed to that bitter note. Sometimes you get a chocolate or a dark chocolate that is a little bit bitter, but it's not overpowering bitter. Yeah, all around, this is a well-balanced, high-proof, classic, sweet whiskey. I think you guys know where I'm going with this, but I do want to get another sip down before I let you guys know that this is a sip for me, just because I want to take another sip. This is delicious. On that sip, I got hints of leather and tobacco when I inhaled. This thing is amazing. Cutting to the chase, this is a sip for me. If you guys ever get a chance to pick up a single barrel Old Forester, do it. If you have the money to spend, again, $69.99, I think for the value, this hits way above its weight. If I see another one, a different single barrel, I'm definitely gonna pick it up. This is getting rave reviews for me. I'm giddy. It's great. Old Forester single barrel strength, master distiller selected. Sip, 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 absolutely. So with all that being said, sorry this one took quite a while. Enjoy your journey, and we'll talk to you guys in the next time. In the next time, we'll talk to you guys next time. I can't even talk. I'm so excited about this one. Anyway, enjoy your journey. We'll talk to you later. Bye.